at the end of the meeting.
We all love, and that is our prepared speeches. Are we good to go? Our first two speakers today are Ken and Arlinda. They will be doing a project as a pair. These speeches are from the Advanced Communication Manual, Special Occasion Speeches. Ken's speech will be first. It is from the project Presenting an Award, a 3 to 4 minute speech entitled The World's Most Loving Heart. Arlinda will give the follow-up project Accepting an Award, and this is a 5 to 7 minute award, a speech entitled Little Things Mean a Lot. Both speakers will be recorded on a single disc, but there will be a brief pause between Ken's presentation in order to allow the timekeeper to reset the clock. Arlinda's will follow accepting the award. Please help me welcome Ken Smith, who will be presenting the award and introducing Arlinda Smith.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and our most welcome guest. Good to see you here today. It is my distinct pleasure and privilege to present the award, The World's Most Loving Heart, to my wife, Arlinda Smith. Now, I do know something about loving hearts. You see, I fell in love for the first time in the 6th grade. The fact that the woman didn't even know I existed was irrelevant. I was in love with being in love. It was a euphoric, intoxicating feeling, and I just wanted to feel that way for the rest of my life. So when I realized my love wasn't going to be reciprocated, I just found someone else to focus my attention on, and I just kept doing that through high school until my heart finally hardened, realizing it was never going to be returned. And I went through a series of settle-for relationships after that, until I met Arlinda and her heart. We shared a project, a committee for our church, and I got to see what a wonderful heart she had, and my heart started to open up again. While we were dating, she was working at an agency. Her job was to help the homeless reestablish themselves, have a fresh start. She would get financial assistance for them, teach them budgeting, find lodging for them, homes or apartments or whatever, who could take them on the budget they had, and help them reestablish their lives. And these were both individuals and families. I got to go out with her on field trips several times, and I was so impressed with the amount of love they had in return for her, for helping them in that manner. They knew they couldn't give her gifts, so they tried to sneak a gift to me to give to her. They wanted to show their affection for her that badly. Several years after we were married, I found out that an open heart is seen by all, not just people, but even animals. We had a cockatiel land on our porch, being beat down pretty badly by the weather. It was not in great shape, so we brought it inside. I set it on Arlinda's chest, and it tucked its little head under her chin and recovered after a period of time, so day after day doing that. And it was well again, and it stayed with us for several months until spring, and then it took off again. I also know that at work, when she waters the garden, hummingbirds will fly up and drink from the end of her garden hose. They can sense that loving heart. I visited her at work at Pinole Senior Village, and the residents there absolutely love her. They're constantly talking about it. Would you come up here, please, Arlinda? It is my pleasure at this time to present to you the award, The World's Most Loving Heart. Set it here for a moment. And on a personal note, since Valentine's Day is our 15th anniversary, would you do me the privilege of helping me relive the most important and happiest day of my life and marry me again?
Oh, wow.
Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. I'm just a little choked up, you have to take this. But life is full of memories and history and dreams and the promise of things to come. And this morning I'd like to share with you a family trip to Yosemite. Then I'd like to go on to share with you our time we spent in a motorhome office. And then I'm going to go on to finish with the little things that count. It all started with a family outing. When I knew that I was going to go on a family trip to Yosemite with my Papa Bear and our 9-year-old daughter, Kimberly, I was working in great haste to do everything I had to do to get ready for this trip. And so I went shopping, shopping, shopping. And I bought Kimberly a bright blue raft because she loved the color blue and because she was a fish in water, and she always had been. Well, then I thought to myself, what kind of a family activity can I get together that we could all do as a family? And I thought to myself, what if we caught beautiful, colorful butterflies in the green meadows of Yosemite? And so I went shopping, shopping, shopping again. And I bought butterfly nets and chlorophyll and bottles and pins and a nice big board to pin the butterflies on. I guess I thought we were going to catch a lot, right? And so the day finally came for us to go on this camping trip to Yosemite, and it was a beautiful summer day. We got to Yosemite and we pitched our tent and we put all of our things together and we went out to the nearest meadow. And here we were in the beautiful meadow with the beautiful flowers and our nets running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in pursuit of these butterflies. And oh my goodness, Kimberly caught one. We were so happy that she had finally caught a butterfly. But from behind us we heard, "Stop! Stop! You can't do that!" And we turned around and we saw a park ranger. And the park ranger was wagging his finger at us and stomping his foot. And he was saying, "You cannot catch butterflies in Yosemite because it is against the law. I should run you all in, but you look like such a nice family." So much for catching butterflies in Yosemite. We went back to camp, got into our swim gear, took that new blue raft along with Kimberly, and went down to the water for an afternoon of fun. When the afternoon was over, we collected our things and Kimberly and started back to the car. And then we noticed Kimberly didn't have her blue raft with her. And we said, "Kim, where's your new blue raft?" And she said, "Sorry, Papa Bear, but I watched it float away." So we had to wonder, was it worth spending all that money on camping supplies? And then we realized, well, yes it was, because of all the unforgettable memories that we have from that occasion. Another time, Papa Bear and I had a dream. And that was a dream to own a motor office and live in our motor office. So we sold everything that we had. Everything except what would fit into a 32-foot motor home and a storage unit. And off we were on what we thought was the adventure of our lives. While there, we parked our vehicle in Livermore. And that was right next to all those beautiful windmills. And for the next 15 months, those windmills signaled home to us. Something else that we did was buy inline skates for our family, and we skated the sidewalks of Livermore, never quite getting how to brake smoothly. We enjoyed that. Papa Bear and I got ESL students from the library. We also checked out videos and books from the library for family fun. We enjoyed that. And the thing that I remember most about that time is our Christmas tree. We bought a 2 to 3 foot Christmas tree, which we put on our patio on a picnic table under an awning that was attached to our motorhome. And we bought beautiful small colored balloons that we used as ornaments. We put those all over the tree with the help of Kimberly. And a blue star, Kimberly's favorite color, was on top of that. And we still talk about that tree today. We tried to replicate it last Christmas, but we couldn't find the right size balloons. But I think I'm going to still keep looking because there's always next Christmas. But as I look back over the memories of our life, I think that it's the little things that count. The way Papa Bear greets me every morning with, "I love you, sweetheart." The way he will oftentimes make waffles for me in the shapes of hearts. He says that's his way of giving me a piece of his heart. My favorite soap when I was a youngster was Dark Shadows. It was about a prominent family who had a cousin who was a vampire. And Papa Bear has copied that series for us, and we watch it together as a way of sharing my childhood. I can't stand pills, but Papa Bear always puts my vitamins out for me on the table every morning, whether I take them or not. I'd like to read a scripture for you from 1 Corinthians 13:4. It says, "Love is patient, love is kind, it does not boast, it is not easily angered, keeps no records of wrongs, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always trusts, hopes, and it always perseveres." And at this time, I would like to thank my Papa Bear for all the support he's given me, or I wouldn't have been able to accept this World Most Loving Heart Award today. And I want to thank all the people and the pets in my life who have opened their heart and who have allowed me to come in. And yes, Papa Bear, I do accept your proposal, and you and I will renew our vows on Valentine's Day, our 15th wedding anniversary, and I will be your wife for the rest of our life and for many more to come.